Recently, I did a video on all of these little invitation to play kits. They're little dough boxes with lots of things to do inside. And I wanted to do another video that was a Valentine's theme. So today I'm going to show you how to make some of these in Valentine's theme from items from Dollar Tree. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet. Last time we did these videos, the invitation to play boxes, you guys said you wanted to see more, so I can't let you down, right? Plus there's some really great new items at Dollar Tree that I thought would be perfect for this. So these are little tinker boxes, invitations to play, that are great for imaginative play for your kids. They really inspire your child to create the scenarios and the situations versus telling them what to do. You'll see exactly what I mean in today's video. So let's get started with some of the ideas so you can be inspired too. Last time I made these two kits, and I'm actually going to reuse the dough for them. If you want to see how I made these two and what I put into them, they are up in the corner over there and you can watch that video. But these are great kits. This was like an Arctic theme. This is like a spring theme to get ready for spring. And I showed you how to use the materials. I'm going to reuse the boxes because I really believe that you should keep the materials in here and bring them out and repurpose them. So let's just empty these out and then I'll show you what's new for Valentine's Day. First, let's start off with the box. I had a big conversation about the boxes in my last video. These are actually in the Dollar Tree hardware section. There are other boxes in the craft section and in the stationery section that will work just as well. If you can't find any of those, there are also boxes on Amazon and at Walmart that you could use too. I prefer this one because of the size, the compartments, and that it's flat on the top so I can stack them up. So we're going to fill up this one. If I can find one on Amazon, I'm going to link that down below. So here we have our empty box and we're doing a Valentine's Day themed. So first up I have the foam roses. There's 18 in this package. I think Dollar Tree was selling them in different colors. I'm not sure. I've never seen these before at Dollar Tree, so I was really curious. And they look really cool. They have a little bud in the middle and then the petals that come outwards. There's no adhesive or anything on them, so they'd be great for some imaginative play. So we're going to add some foam roses into our mix here. As far as quantity goes, this is up to you. You can give as many as you want, as little as you want. The idea is to make the box inviting, make them curious to want to touch and play with all the pieces and do their own creations. I don't know how they'll use the roses, but we're going to put them in there. Maybe they'll make a rose garden. I don't know. Next up are these sequins appliques. Now you guys, I asked you guys in my video where I showed my haul, what would you use these for? What are they supposed to be used for? I'm not entirely sure, but they were just really pretty. I like the sequins. I like the glitter. And I just thought it might be a fun addition to our boxes here. There's 4 in here and there's different shapes. There's a flower, there's 2 flowers, there's a star and a butterfly. Are they really Valentine's themed? I don't know. Oh, look, they're like flip sequins too, kind of. So they have some texture to them. They have some sensoric components and they're just fun. The back side is just like a felt pink and they are like a little, maybe not felt, but like a little fabric and they're a little squishy. So I just thought that might be a fun touch to add these little flowers and a star and our butterfly. Why not? And sometimes when I make these, I just put things in different places and see how they do. I'm going to borrow, and this is an example of reusing your materials. This was actually a Christmas themed sensory box, and the Christmas themed colors work really well with Valentine's Day. So this is the coils. I actually have some pink too that I just recently bought. It'd be good for this. Some pink. This is how they come. They come in this big roll like this, and what you do is you just cut it to the desired size. It's like a coil, and this is great for when you cut it all up. You get this great sensory bin kind of experience here. It's really fun to touch. This is actually 3 of these, 1 in each color, that filled up this entire Dollar Tree tub, so it worked really well. This would also be fun in our invitations to play. So I'm going to cut up a couple of colors. Well, I'm going to cut up the pink, and I'm going to put and reuse the red from Christmas because it works just as well for Valentine's Day. And this is why I talk about using materials. Actually, I think I'm going to put them over here. Using materials and reusing them and putting them over and over and using them over and over again. So you don't have to keep buying things. You don't have to keep buying this red coil. I'm actually going to fill it up, I think. I wasn't going to at first, but I'm going to fill it up with 3 different colors so that you have materials to use. Switch them out and mix them up, and then your kids can use them in new ways, and you're only spending money just that one time. All right, so here is that. We have our silver. I'm going to use the silver too, and then I'm going to fill this up and cut up the pink next. and cut up the pink. Oh, when you cut this up, you'll notice they'll go everywhere, but that's okay. So benefits to these boxes, invitations to play. Invitations to play are materials set out that are inviting, that the child is intrigued, inquisitive, and they want to use the materials to play. And they're going to play open-ended play, which means they get to decide what these little coils are used for, what those rose flowers are used for, and they get to decide what it becomes. You're just supplying the materials to them so that they can figure out what they're going to use it for on their own. It's like the ultimate open play box. All right, so I've got my 3 coils. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit more pink in there. A little bit more pink. This coil stuff you can find in, sometimes I have them in the seasonal section, but more often than not, they're in the floral section of Dollar Tree. All right, so that's a good start. Next, I like to put the dough. A lot of times using the dough is great for hand strength, but also a great manipulative because they can make anything they want out of the dough. In my last video, I showed you the whole dough set that I bought. It came with several colors and they were the smaller containers. I'll put a little clip up here if I can find it of the dough. And so I'm just taking out the pink and I guess maybe the purple. There wasn't a red or a white, but since we have some purple in the sequence, why not? Moving things around here, and we'll put our pink here and our purple here. All right, so our box is shaping up. More sequences over here now. What do you guys think so far? All right, so I have some more things to put in here. Actually, do the dough. I always change my mind. It depends on how many things you have. The felt stickers, these are such a great find because there's 100 of them in here. And I talked about this in my haul video. And why they're great is one, you could use them for making Valentines and arts and craft, but they're different sizes and different colors. So they're like the instant size sorting color match activity. So you could also use it for that. We're going to put it in our little invitation to play box to see how they do, but you get 3 different sizes. So lots of activities to be done with that real fast and easy. So let's put, I think I'm going to do the medium ones for this. A couple of red, a couple of pink. Oops, some white too. White in there. Maybe some smaller ones too. Perfect. And then you still have some left over for other things, which is cool. And we got 2 spots left. These were a find at Dollar Tree. They are the little wooden pieces and shapes of hearts, and they say love. I like them because they were all different colors. They had so many other different styles, not just these hearts and love. I just thought these were a lot of fun. So I'm going to put them in here too. Let's see. Just because they follow our little heart theme. Some of them are painted, some of them are not. So I got those. And then I wanted a manipulative. And last time I showed you these little cutouts of animals. They're little wood cutouts of animals, laser cut. And we used those for our like noun object, I guess. But then this time I found these in the fairy garden section. There's a couple of frogs and a little parrot. I thought that might be a little fun to put into here. It's a little turtle, actually. It's a little frog and a turtle to have a little bit of variety. Since these are a little bit smaller, I think I'm going to switch up and put my turtle and my frog and my bird in here. You can switch out these materials for other things too. Some of the other things I had in the other box were things like pom-poms. So the pom-poms in the Valentine's colors would be great for this. These were from the other box too. They're the little pebbles and they can pick out the Valentine's Day colors. The Jenga blocks from the Jenga game, the mini Jenga game, would also be a good addition to this if you wanted a building component. And then the little jewels in the Valentine's colors, these were also from the other box. So just another example of how these things were in the boxes that I showed you last time, how you can just pull the colors in and create and make a new box with them, or switch out a couple of supplies so you don't have to buy everything brand new. Most of these things in here are brand new with the exception of these and the dough, so you don't have to go that route. So don't feel like you have to. You also don't have to be so matchy-matchy, but you can where it makes sense, like I'm not there. But then reuse your things from time to time again. These frogs would be great for a St. Patrick's Day tinker box, don't you think? So that is just a great way to reuse your materials over and over again. All right, so there you have a little invitation to play box. How they play with this, how they discover it is going to be totally up to them. The world is their imagination at this point. These are great because they travel and they are perfect size and they can make and create whatever they want with the materials that they're given. Also, exploring is a huge function of it. If you like this video, I'm going to put up the other invitation to play video right here on the screen so you can go directly to it if you haven't seen it yet. More inspiration there, which is really great. And again, everything's from the Dollar Tree. Click subscribe to see more videos like this and give me a thumbs up to show your love.